Hello everyone, hello, hope you're doing okay. Chocolo Roberto here for episode 74 of Stash Watch. Yes, hope you're doing right. It's that time of the week again. Comes by very quickly every week, quicker and quicker it seems. Still not light outside, I think we've got another month before it'll be the case, but yeah, it's getting light as well, but not necessarily warmer at the moment. But hope you're doing alright. Those you don't know, Stash Watch is basically where I'll be sort of talking about what I hope to essentially get reviewed in the upcoming weeks. Really, is just hopefully this weekend for review next weekend is the plan. Doesn't always happen, of course. I do have a massive stash that needs to be reviewed, and some also backlog of things I have reviewed. I've got quite a lot to to get through, but hopefully I'll get there in the end. Hopefully I will get there in the end. Yes, it's one of those. But hi there, Rhoda. Hope you're doing all right. Good to see you. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah. But yes, an interesting one. Got I see quite a lot. It's Easter coming up, as you probably are aware, and it's basically just before Christmas. Lots of Easter products have been coming out and about, and they're sort of going to be. I won't say dominating the channel, but certainly will be a couple of Easter products every week. I would have said, and I've got quite a few of them. But before I forget, do have one of the members' reviews to do this week as well. Trying to get through all the crisp ones and get back onto ice creams really, but I think the weather's not that great for ice creams at the moment. But I do have a lot in the backlog to review, and luckily ice creams do keep quite well. But we've got this one to do. It's the Pringles Passport Limited Edition. It is yes, Mexican style chili taco flavour. Yeah, there we are. So I think self-explanatory as to what it is, but quite an interesting one. The passport ones previously were kind of, I don't know. I think maybe, well, I guess you could say this is a passport flavour, some international flavour, I guess, in a way. Yeah, perhaps not as I don't know, distinct as the ones in the range, but interesting all the same though. Yeah, so quite looking forward to that one. We'll see what it's like. Basically, spicy meat flavour one. I think should be quite interesting. I imagine it's probably suitable for vegetarians. Usually are these things, but see if I can see anywhere where it says. So often is the case, but I can't quite see it on this one. Hi there, Scotty. How are things going for you today? How's it? Yeah, how's your week going? You busy? I know you've been up and down the country. Yes. You enjoy those taco Pringles? Yeah. Well, I'm quite excited for them. I must say, I was a bit worried. Well, it might sound like I was a bit worried that it would just be like a typical flavour. I don't think it will be. And there we go. Yeah, it is suited for vegetarians. I think it's. There we go. Yeah. So despite the flavour, yes, no animals were harmed in the making of that. So presumably not. Anyway. Yeah. You enjoyed them, Scotty? Yeah, I'm quite excited for those ones. It's just something a bit different about that. I don't know. Get the impression that they'll be a bit different. Big fan of those passport Pringles. Nice to try something different. Yeah, that's not too well. Good to hear. Yeah, I mean it's I say they are quite distinct. I think. I mean there was one like what was it, Middle East style hummus or something or other, and a couple of others. Yeah, so I think I've reviewed about 4 or 5 of them on the members for the members now. So quite yeah, they're quite nice. Not been anywhere this week. As for Saturday, who knows? Oh dear. Well, I'm sure it'll be good. I'm quite looking. Well, basically, I'm just cutting down quite dramatically on food I'm eating now. But Saturday, I do sort of do my reviews and things. So I do tend to have something a bit nice. So I'm looking forward to that. But I don't think I'll be going anywhere particularly this weekend. Yeah. So but I've got the live on Saturday as well, haven't I, as well, of course. But there we go. Yeah. Well, any actual plans? No plans at all, then, Scotty. I take it. Now I did. I say it's just mentioned before. It's coming up to Easter, and I did get this one as well. I mean, look at this. Yes. Lindt Gold Bar, finest milk chocolate. So clearly in the Easter range. I think it's just basically milk chocolate, but massive bar, 300 grams as well. Even though it is 300, it doesn't feel as hefty as the Milka bars of the same weight. But I think it's because it's maybe a bit longer, maybe. Very extreme. I don't know why I particularly got there. I just thought, you know what, I have to get it. But yeah, there we go. So definitely need. I mean, basically that's the only thing on it that really tells you it's Easter. I guess there's some leaves and things, but even then. I don't think that's necessarily it, but yeah, clearly an Eastery product. So you know what? I thought, why not get it? Looks quite an interesting one. So I say, no, Lindt chocolate for me tends to be quite milky, so I'm not sure if I'll love it, but you never know. We'll see. I'll try and get away somewhere. Yes. Anywhere far afield, Scotty? I know you could easily jump on the train. You back up in Scotland now, aren't you? So maybe a bit difficult. We're off to Spain next month. I see. That's not bad. Or next Monday, one or the other. Yeah. Whereabouts in Spain? That's not bad. Yeah, whereabouts? It'd be quite nice to go though. Should be decent weather, you'd think. Yeah, but whereabouts, Scotty? That'd be quite nice. Yeah, Scott, I say Lindt chocolate. I might, I don't know. I've reviewed the Lindt bunnies before. I don't know if I'll review them. Maybe I'll review them. I don't know really. Lindt bunnies. I've reviewed them quite some time ago. I think I did one in the live. Yeah, so maybe I'll do the Lindt bunnies again. I don't know. We'll see how that one goes. I think is the gist of it. Yeah, we've got some. As I say, got quite a lot of Easter products to get through. Difficult to do ones I've already done, really, but we'll see. A non-Easter product, though, I did see. Oh, Valencia, say for free. Nice, that's not too... Is that holiday, I take it, Scotty, or is it... I assume it's not work-related, but maybe it is. That'd be quite nice if it was. Yeah, Valencia, not bad at all. Should be pretty good. All right for some. Now, I think I had this one to review before. Don't forget if I did, though. The Flake Caramel. Yeah, look at that. I'm assuming this is an Australian import. But, yeah, so, yeah, looks very, very interesting. Let's see. I presume it's got... Let's have a look. Does it say Australia somewhere? The crumbliest, creamiest taste of caramelized white chocolate. Yeah, I assume it's... can't see Australian. It's either Australian or South African, but I imagine it's Australian. Can't see the... won't focus in on anything, unfortunately, which makes it difficult to see. Yep, oh well, it's trying to remain a mystery, I think. Let's see if I can actually read it. It's quite small writing, so it's difficult. It tells you in that corner, I think, there, but I can't, unless it zooms in, unless it focuses in. I think it says Australia there. I think it just looks to be Australia, doesn't it? But the problem is, there we go. It did focus in, not anymore. It did, it didn't. Okay, yeah, I think that's AU and New Zealand. Okay, there we are. Australia, New Zealand products. Yep. Chocolate business. I see. I see. That's not too bad. So, any chocolate spottage in Australia, in Spain. I guess it's a good time to go to Spain to get chocolate. I assume it won't be as hot as it could be. Yes, Australia had it a few times. Yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. That's good. I think the sort of caramel type affair in Australia is pretty good, really. I mean, the regular dairy milk is not the best, but caramel milk, they've done a good job there. So excited for that one. Yeah, should be good. Should be good indeed. I did get see Tony got a few Tony's products. Actually, Tony's Chocolonely seems to be coming out into more places. Asda's got them, which is my regular supermarket. Although I did go into a different Asda, and it seems to have more stuff than my regular one did, which is quite interesting. So yeah, so I got these Tony's Chocolonely extra special chocolate eggs. It looks like they're going to be orange. Are they orange? No, it's not. Caramel sea salt. So salted caramel, basically. They'll never find me here. Gotcha. Okay. All right. There we go. Approximately 14 pieces. You've really been more than that, really, but looks pretty good, these ones. I think Tony's are definitely becoming a bit more mainstream now, for sure. I think when you come into Asda, that's definitely a sign of it. In fact, they're doing chocolate eggs and stuff like that rather than just, must have been a bit more interesting as well. Well, for Scotty, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Rain shower with a temperature of 8 degrees. The wind is blowing from west-southwest. It's 11 miles an hour. Yeah, I don't know what's mine then. Let's see. See if it'll do mine. Oh, I think I've done the wrong one. Okay, yes. There's a surprise thunder rumble that woke me up last night. See, goodness me. Yeah, I think it's not been too bad here. It's just been a bit damp and not very pleasant, but it's not been too bad. A bit warmer though here, 9 degrees. Just going from the west at 12 miles an hour. Humidity is 81%, 91% where you were, Scotty. Yeah, so there we go. You see, yeah. Interesting. I think, yeah. I mean, it's just typical. That's just the typical weather at the moment, isn't it? Just not very pleasant, not very nice. But yeah. Oh well, it'll get better soon, hopefully. So let's say Tony's. I've done a couple of the Ben and Jerry's Tony's ice cream. I think it will be one of the Ben and Jerry's Tony's selection will be or chocolate bars will be reviewed tomorrow. So I've done a few. It's been a bit different week this week, hasn't it? I did the update on Monday, poll results on Tuesday. Today Stash Watch. So yeah. So bit of variety coming out this week. I've still got a look back to do as well, which I'm hoping to do soon. Yeah, my over Valencia. I wonder if it'll pick up the right one. Because it could be. There's one in... I don't know if it's spelled differently. There's one in Italy. The conditions are clear with a temperature of 2 degrees. The wind is blowing from southeast at 3 miles an hour. And the current humidity is 100% humidity. Goodness me. I wonder if that's the same one. I don't know. It sounds... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you can do like... you can clarify it maybe. Would that work? Valencia, Spain? I don't know. If it's any different. It might be the same. Oh, we'll see. I don't know if that's well, it's the same place, I think, isn't it? Yeah, so it's definitely picked up the right one. There we go. Yeah. Okay. 100% humidity. Yes. There is one in South America too. Yeah. I thought I was going to say I bet there's one somewhere else as well. But yeah, see. Well, I put Spain on the end of that one, so that's cold for Spain. Yeah, well, maybe at night time it is a bit nippy, but hopefully in the daytime it'll be a bit better. Fingers crossed. Maybe it's just because it's a clear night or something. But it does seem quite cold. That, yeah, surprised that I didn't think it would be that cold, but there we go. Yes, and over Tony's ones, we've got these ones as well. So I think maybe these are the same things, really. I'm not sure. Extra special chocolate eggs. I don't know if they're. I don't know if these have got a different set of flavours or not. I'm not sure, really. I kind of got these in a separate place, although they did sell these in the same one. I don't know if these are just chocolate eggs or not. There you go. Almond honey. We've got a few different ones there. Almond honey nougat, white chocolate, dark milk chocolate, raspberry popping candy, caramel sea salt, almond sea salt, hazelnut and pretzel toffee. Wow, so there's loads in there. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? I wonder if there's one or two of each, maybe. That's really good, isn't it? So these ones look pretty good, actually. There you go. A bit difficult to review this one, though, I think. Yeah. You picked up a new Tony's flavour the other day. Could be one of, well, I don't know if it's new, but I did get another one as well. So I've got a few Tony's, actually. Seem to be, I don't know, I remember like a few years back, Montezuma seemed to be the brand, didn't they? But they've seemed to have disappeared a bit. They've not seemed to have took off as much. I know they've got their own store or something in London or something. But I was never a big fan of them. I need to perhaps retry some of the stuff, but I was very disappointed a few years back when I started the channel and was reviewing their things. Yeah, I just thought they were pretty terrible. Yeah, so I wasn't too happy with those. What was the other company? There's that Willie's Cacao, wasn't it? Seems to have never really, it was just a bit like Monster, was just out and about and never really took off as much. I don't know. I seem to have not seen them as much really, but Tony's Chocolonely seems to perhaps be the one maybe. Had them last Easter when in Amsterdam. Camel sea salt was best I remember. Pretty nice. It sounds the nicest. It does sound nice. Well, one of the nicest anyway. But yeah, they all sound nice to be honest with you. We had them last Easter, did you? I see. Yeah, because they are a Dutch. It's a Dutch company, isn't it? So I'm interested in that. Yeah, that's quite good. Well, I'll keep an eye out for that for sure. Say the sea salt one does sound nice. Not sure if I've ever tried Tony's white chocolate. Also, the caramel flake is very good. I still prefer the caramel milk twirl. Yeah, say the caramel milk twirl. Yeah, I think I've reviewed the bites ones of those. I think. I mean, they are quite similar-ish, aren't they? I guess, but the twirl's got that outer coating. Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I like the flake's just got a bit of a. There's something about flake, though, isn't there? It just seems very decadent, doesn't it? I think. White chocolate Tony's. I don't know if I've tried. I've tried white chocolate Tony's with something else in it, but never just pure white chocolate. I don't know if they even. I assume they do it, but I've never tried it. But yeah. Hope you're doing all right, Andrew. Good to see you as well, of course. See you back at uni this week. I think you said you were. Hopefully you're surviving okay. But speaking of yeah, Tony's, here we go. Yes, I don't know if this is the new one you were speaking of, Scotty. It doesn't say new on it, so maybe not, but I've not seen it before. Milk caramel biscuit. This definitely sounds well up my street. Very much so. Quite excited for this one. They look a bit plain, the Tony's bars, don't they? But you don't really tell. It just looks, I mean, even though it's a different colour than others, it doesn't stand out as a different colour. They all seem to look the same. It's very strange, Tony's bars. I'm not really too keen on their packaging, really, but it's one of those. I don't know what that one is there. Can you see that? I'll tell what that is at all. Very small. If that's something else, if that's another flavour or that's just something, I don't know what that is at all, really. But looks interesting. Must be like a Twix, actually, doesn't it? Tony's Twix, maybe. I don't think it is. Dutch, but I think they're made in Belgium. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I do remember reading that when I was reviewing the what's it called? Ben and Jerry's ones. Yeah, I'm sure it says made in Belgium somewhere. I guess because it's Belgian chocolate, presumably. But I can't see it on the thing. But I'm sure it does say it somewhere. I think it's on the inside, I think, maybe. I'm not sure. I've seen it somewhere anyway. I think you're right. I definitely think you're right. I saw Nestle doing a half milk, half white Easter egg this year. I've seen they did that a few years back. I remember, I don't know if you or Scotty told me about it, and or maybe it was Luke Carrigan, actually. I remember they did it, and I could never find it. I remember they did it a few years back, and I was looking for it, and I never found it. Yeah, it was really just brought back the memories a bit now, really. Yeah, one of you guys on the channel told me, and I just couldn't. Maybe it was one of those where it was in co-op or something. But yeah, I remember I was looking for that, and then yeah, I don't know when it was, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5. Yeah, back at uni. Yeah, so we'll be looking out for that for sure. Back at uni, in a few days a week, but back at 9 AM starts, which means waking up quite early. Yes. I know, definitely. Those early starts definitely not good. Yeah. Dark Lemony Biscuit was the one you picked up. Dark Lemony Biscuit. I don't think I saw that one after, because they all look so similar. I mean, well, they don't when you look at them, but they do. Just they don't stand out at all, really. So yeah, I'll have to check and I've not missed that one. Yeah. You've not seen that one yet. I'll have to look next time, as I'm a big fan of their chocolates. Yeah, I think, well, as as I say, you could easily walk by some of these ones. I know they're all quite different colours and things, but they don't seem to stand out much. I don't know why. And the colours don't represent the flavours either. So, like this one, for instance, you'd probably think it was just orange or something, but it's not. It's like sea salt, or sea salt milk or whatever, caramel sea salt. So they're just a bit of a weird, I don't know, strange. Yes, Luke, you wonder how he's getting on. Have you not seen him for some time, Scott? You have to try to catch up with him at some point. Yeah, now you're back. Hopefully, I assume he's still around your neighbourhood. Yeah, basically it's a Kit Kat Chunky egg. You get white Kit Kat Chunkies with milk ones and half white, half milk egg. Not sure if they use Milky Bar, but it should be good. Sounds pretty good. I think the previous one wasn't branded as Milky Bar. I think it was, sorry, Kit Kat. I think it was branded as Milky Bar or something. I'm not sure. Could be wrong, of course, but I never saw it. Someone told me about it on the channel. I can't think who it was now. Probably yourself, Andrew, or maybe both you and Scotty, and possibly Luke as well. It was a few years back. Hi there, Joe. Good evening. Hope you're doing okay. Yes, how's things for you? Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, Scotty's going to warmer climes. Not sure if it's as warm as where you are, though. Next couple of weeks. Yes, apparently the white Biscoff Kit Kat Chunky isn't coming out till March. Yeah, same as the Milky Bar Gold. Looking forward to all of them. Oh, and the Carrot Munchies. Fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. I just hope the Carrot Munchies don't do anything silly with it, but it sounds like they shouldn't. Just changing the chocolate. So fingers crossed. I can't remember if I like the white chocolate ones or not. Can't remember actually. Been a while since I had those. Yeah. Not sure actually. I cannot remember. I don't think I was that enamoured by them actually. Thinking on it. So I don't know. I'll have to try and look back at my review. Do you vaguely remember that? Yeah. It's one of those. It was some time ago, but yeah, was I never got it unfortunately. I think I either missed it or I don't know. You see him on Saturday. Not sure if he watches anymore. Yeah, he seems to have drifted out, doesn't he? He was quite regular for quite some time, Luke. I mean, I was looking back when I was doing my look back at the old videos 5 years ago, and he was commenting loads on all my videos. But seems like he's just drifted off. Yeah, so a bit of a shame that. Yeah, a bit of a shame. But people change, don't they? It's one of those. Yeah. Oh well. Hopefully, it might come back at some point. You never know. You're doing well. How's the week been? Yeah, not bad. Thank you, Joe. Not bad. Just another one of those going by very quickly as always. Same old stuff, really. Yeah, same rubbish, different week, I guess. Oh dear. Yes, yes, I see. Well, in a weird way, Joe, you can say our. It's sort of like as speaking in the third person, a bit like, yeah, how has one's day been, or something like that. You can kind of say. I think you can. It made sense anyway. Yeah, so just as they're coming up to Easter time, I guess, lots of different chocolates coming out now regarding Easter. So they got these, seem to keep appearing in different places. I keep putting them down and they keep reappearing. Not sure why they're using Carmack for the new munchies, not the Milky Bar Gold, which is coming out. Yes, that is true, actually, Andrew. Good point, that. It's coming out at the same time. Carmack munchies will be very sweet, but I like the white ones a lot. Yeah, I can't remember. I feel like I was disappointed with the white ones. I can't remember why. I don't know, maybe I wasn't. I can't recall now. That's one I can't actually record now. But since I can't recall, it does imply maybe I wasn't, which is a shame. Because I do quite like Nestle white chocolate, but yeah. Easter time already. Yeah, we're getting all the Easter products. I'd say is just a perfect example of it. Yeah, these sort of mini eggs. These from Tony's as well. Yeah, so interesting ones. These ones quite expensive. These as well, actually. I didn't really need to get these ones in the end because I think they're represented in here. But oh well, never mind. I did. Yeah. Well, the Tony's ones. Seems to have quite a lot of different flavours in there. About 9 flavours in that box of eggs. Whereas the big bag one's all the same. So a bit typical of that, isn't it? But there we go. Into February now. Only 4 weeks till March. January flew by. So let's hope spring comes soon. I don't remember January. I remember nothing about it almost. It does go very quickly though, January. That's for sure. February is a short month. So yeah. I don't know when Easter is this year. I haven't got any idea. I know it's usually... Well, I don't know. It could be any... It changes quite dramatically, doesn't it? So I don't know. Now QP's here. Hello there, QP. Great to see you. Good you could make it. Yes. No football shenanigans on tonight to take it. That's taking you away from anything. No, I'm glad you could make it, QP. Good to see you. Yeah, missed a few things. Basically some Eastery stuffs. How are we? Yes, not too bad, thank you, QP. Not too bad. How are you doing? Yeah, I was just saying to Joe actually, because Joe sort of spoke in a way that said, "How's our week going?" So it's a bit similar to how you've said, "How are we?" there as well. So kind of, I was saying to Joe, it does kind of make sense to say it, even though I didn't mean to say it. But yeah, I'm not doing too bad, QP. Yeah, how's things going for you? And how's the crisp situation or the TikTok purchasing going? Oh, we have done a few things. So this one, as I may as well show it again. Keep showing this one. Extra special chocolate eggs from Tony's. And an actual box of eggs, mini box. So I wish it'd be nice if it was a full size one, wouldn't it? Imagine a proper 6-pack. Why don't they do that? You know, Cadbury's. I mean, well, because they only do 5. But if they did 6 in the set, and they actually did a box of eggs like this, I mean, that would be quite good, wouldn't it? You know, Cadbury if they did that, or even if they did it as a size 4 pack, I guess. Although, we'd probably charge the same as for 5s. So you got to know. Yes, well, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's just one of those, Joe. It's one of those. You don't really need to, but yes. It did work. Yeah, good, thank you. Been a long week. I waited about a job interview. I see, what's it for then? Are you getting, getting out of the insurance trade, I take it, or maybe just moving sideways on or what have you. But yeah, well, good luck, good luck. When do you think you'll find out? By the end of the week, I take it. It's just annoying, isn't it, these ones where, sometimes they can be a bit wishy-washy when they let you know. But hopefully, won't leave you hanging too long. Well, best of luck, QP. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's not too much. I would say probably, well, they've got this Tony's chocolatey bar as well. See, it's the same. I didn't strike it's been anything different. Milk caramel biscuits, as you missed the start as well. Link gold bar, massive. Guess it's an Easter bar because it's got the Easter bunny on it. Well, there we go. And the flake caramel as well. Yeah, so very nice. Got those to look forward to. It's the same company but higher roll. Should hopefully know by next week. Oh, well, fingers crossed then. Yeah. Oh, that's good then. At least it's a bit easier and not have to be messing about finding out whether you got it or not, so that's good. Yes, thank you, yes. Oh, and good luck, QP, there we go, yeah. Oh, sure you'll be fine. Well, keep us updated. Remember you gave the white munchies 4 stars, so the caramel white chocolate together were a bit too sweet. Okay, that sounds possibly... Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think I would have given it that lower rating, because it just by default sounds like a good one. But yeah, I often find sometimes white chocolate... sometimes just is a bit too much when paired with other things, but obviously some people like that. So, but yeah, one of those. But yeah, I think I find that a lot with white chocolate. When sometimes they got to be great when paired, but it's like with the cream egg as well. I found it was too much. Yeah, I don't know. An odd one, that one, but it can depend, can't it? I think as you get older though as well, definitely, you I wouldn't say your tolerance for sweet stuff, but definitely you find things. You can eat things that you thought needed sugar in the past, such as various cereals and things, without the sugar. So I think that's definitely a thing as you get older, unfortunately. Oh. But yes, yeah. No, as I say, let us know, QP, when obviously, I'm sure it'll be good news. So yeah, let us know. Not too much more to go today, but I do have this one. Speaking of, well, not speaking of anything particularly really, but I'm sure we could have talked about it, but we didn't yet. Usually talk about Terry's in some way, shape or form. We've got the Terry's chocolate orange. Yes, with crushed mini eggs. It says crushed mini eggs. They're really just, I don't know if they actually are mini. I think they're just mini Smartie type affairs, but obviously Terry's take on it. At least with the bar was concerned from last year. So this is pretty good. It's the new, it's the only one of the orange range they do now that isn't in Sensations. So yeah, so not too bad there. Quite excited for this one. I've noticed that the weightage on it is 152 rather than, was it 157 or what have you. I'm not sure actually, or is it 147? I can't remember now which one it is. I'm sure it's, I don't know. It's either slightly more or slightly less than it used to be. I'm sure it used to be 175 and it was reversed to be 157, but I could be wrong on that. Maybe it was 14. But anyway, there we go. So yeah, but it's got different pieces in it. Of course, it's not quite the same. But quite excited for that one. Do love Terry's Chocolate Orange. Always nice stuff. Yeah. I've got that one to review as well. So I've done all the chocolate orange stuff. I think I just need to review Sensations again, but there we go. Have you seen the M&S biscuit Easter egg? No, I haven't. No. I need to get into M&S, don't I? I did look on M&S's website and they didn't have any of the Easter stuff, but I need to get in there, I think, and get reviewing some of their things like that. Yeah. Yes, QP, the M&S biscuit egg looks very good. I need to, it's on my list of places to go. I was thinking maybe the end of the month I might go in, but maybe I'll go in before. We'll see. Yeah. It's a slippery slope, isn't it? There's so much good stuff there, but I can't leave it too late. Yes, it's pricey, but looks lovely. How pricey is it? It's about £15 probably, isn't it, I imagine? Or is it even bigger than that? Even more expensive than that because it's a bigger egg, I guess. M&S are doing quite well this season. Seem to be picking up on the blonde chocolate trend, but their Easter eggs are looking pretty inventive. Yeah, I will go in. I've not, as I said, I did look on the website, but didn't seem to have anything in there then. So I don't know if it's all new stuff, but interesting. Yeah. Different toast flavours have been coming around everywhere in my area at the moment. Went from just seeing milk and dark to all these different flavours, and after over a few months, they're definitely changing things up, aren't they? Yeah, they definitely are. You know, it's interesting that one, isn't it? But yeah, which ones have you seen then, Oda? Which ones? You think £8 to £10? Yeah, that's not too bad then. I mean, it's, you know, most Easter eggs these days are about that much, unless it's tiny, of course. But most Easter eggs these days are pretty, you know, yeah. I mean, you do get some smaller ones that are quite cheap, but generally, like all the Cadbury ones and things, they are quite expensive nowadays. So that's not too bad. But maybe it's quite small, you know. Yeah, one of those. But yeah, I think Easter eggs definitely are a bit. As I say, sometimes you get extremes. So sometimes you get like the ones that are just on their own and they'll be £1. And then you get ones that's in a big box and things, but it's just basically the same thing, but with a couple of chocolate bars. There's like, you know, £8 to £10, like you've said. Yeah, so. Oh well, we'll do a few. I might get the Hotel Chocolat one. This the one I've not done. There's two, I think, in the range that I've not reviewed before. Looking at the website, but I think I don't know. It doesn't look as exciting really. It comes with just like a sort of box of I don't know, just like little rabbits or something. But you know, rather than a big selection of chocolates. But who knows? Might still do it. But it's probably not got the mileage that the other ones normally do for a live review. But we'll see. I have a feeling they've used big packaging, but the shell isn't that thick. Yeah, it could be one of those. Yeah, well, the big packaging is part of it, isn't it? That's for sure. Could be wrong. Oh, we'll see. But yeah, I do like ones with thick shells. I think that's definitely the way forward for me. Those, I say those yeah, the Aldi special ones they did, the chocolate lovers ones. They just because they were just the weird shape they were so thick. And the one with crunchy caramel, salted caramel piece was so nice. Yeah, if those come out this year, say only £5 those as well, and they really are really nice. I mean, you know, I think there's a slight air of, you know, you can tell they're not sort of £30 eggs or whatever. You know what I mean? But they definitely, they definitely feel like a good qualityness to them. I think they just sort of have a bit of a feel that's not quite. You know, I don't know. You can handle them quite well, really, if you know what I mean, without them melting. If that makes any sense. So, like, I don't think you'd get that with a Lindt Easter egg, for instance. But you know, but worth it for sure. And then yes, I managed to find the last in the new Cadbury Delights range, the salted caramel one. I did get the hazelnut one last week as well. It's funny actually. My Asda near me basically sold the this one and didn't sell any others. Then sold this one, and all these ones had sold out. And I'm not sure if they ever got these ones. Just seemed to be really weird. Just wasn't selling all of them at once. So when they were selling this one, you had this one, sorry, in the store. They only had sort of like one row of these or one column of these, however you want to say it. And I've got 4 of the other ones. So yeah, but when I went to this other Asda, I had all of them quite easy. So yeah, so quite excited for these. I think they're pretty good for 91 calories. But you know, mostly M&S food is on Ocado. They have a pretty rubbish website, to be honest. Ocado shows everything. Yeah, maybe that's where I got wrong. Maybe I should have checked Ocado. Yeah, you're probably right there. I think I did half searched for it, or it's half searched. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's just, I don't know. Maybe I didn't search good enough. Yeah, basically Toast used to be owned by Mondelez. I never did anything with the brand. Then it got sold to Karen Bar about 5 years ago, and they've been really bringing new stuff out. Yeah, they've definitely done a lot more, haven't they? Some of them, a couple of them have been a bit of duds, really, but most of them have been pretty good, I must say. Those truffles I don't think were that great, but I really missed that cranberry one they did. That was fantastic. That was really nice. 25 the Terry's brand. Mondelez did nothing with it for years, really. Yeah. Well, I'm glad it's worked out, and they've definitely, you know, really done well with it, to be honest with you. So £20 Lindt egg today, might buy it at some point, but pretty much what I expected from them price-wise. Yeah, I think just the brand name alone, you can just slap a £20 price tag on it, can't they? I think that's the gist of it with Lindt, unfortunately. But you know, if you like Lindt chocolate, you know, you won't be disappointed with it. But yeah, they don't strike me as being very exciting now. I think you just literally get what you get, really. You know, I've got this bar here, which wasn't too cheap. This big bar, this is probably, I don't know, £4 or something. I'm not sure how it was, but you'll probably get about the same amount of chocolate in that than you would in a £20 egg. Nothing particularly different, really. But you know, you might never know. They might do some tiny rabbits or something. But funny enough, they brought out a Terry's Choc Orange Truffles Easter egg this year. I thought they were just for Xmas. Yes, yeah. Yeah, interesting that, interesting, yeah. Oh well. They're still not too bad, but it's definitely one of the weaker ones in their range, I think. A Limp Bunny's pretty good investment. A pretty good Easter investment. You don't want anything too expensive. I like the way they do different sizes, I think. I think that's quite nice. Do the small ones, the medium ones, and then the bigger ones. So I think you kind of get, and they do look pretty good. They are a nice product, And as I said, they do the 3 different chocolate types, don't they? Milk, dark, and white. And then the hazelnut one as well, I think. So yeah, they're not too bad generally. But for me, they're just a bit, I don't know. I'm not a massive, I don't mind Lindt chocolate, but as you know, really, it's a bit too creamy for me. Belgian chocolate tends to be a bit too creamy for me, a bit too milky. I don't mind it, but I don't love it. They should bring back the snowflake. They changed shape for Easter, and change the shape for Easter. See, yes. Well, the one you did. You mean the one you posted the other week, QP, the other month, or the actual snowflake, the Cadbury's one? I think you mean the. I'm assuming you mean the one that you did posted the other week. Yeah, that's sort of interesting. Well, interesting one. I don't know what you mean. Yes, yeah, that one. Yeah, they should as well. They should. Yeah, the Lindt one. Yeah, maybe. Well, keep an eye out. Usually in Tesco, they have them in all the Lindt products and things in like a little shelf where they're quite small and hard to see sometimes because they don't over package them, which is quite good, I guess. Did you see the new Cadbury caramel ice cream tub? Looks like it has a core of some sort of caramel sauce. Oh no, I didn't see that. No, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, where did he sell that, Andrew? I might have to look into that. That does sound pretty good. That does sound good, and unlike Cadbury as well, something a bit interesting. Yeah. Might have seen it. Well, let us know if you do see it, QP. Let us know. Yeah. What do you mean the Cadbury caramel ice cream? Well, either way, let us know both ways. I think Lindt is Swiss, not Belgium. No, that's why it's specifically hazelnutty. Yeah. Well, yeah. Sorry. I mean, it's just that kind of chocolate is what I mean. It's just I tend to find, Swiss, Belgium, just basically chocolate around that area, just to be a bit that way, if you know what I mean. A bit sort of milky rather than or creamy rather than yeah. I mean, Ritter Sport's the same as well. I find that a bit similar as well. You like Swiss milk chocolate and Belgian white chocolate specific, I know. I think Belgian white chocolate, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I specifically can put my finger on Belgian white chocolate. I've tasted let's say Ritter Sport white chocolate and things in the past, and I've been fine with those actually, yeah. But I don't know if specifically Swiss. Caramel ice cream toys and Asda's with ice cream sticks like Caramel Magnum. Okay, I'll look out for those. I haven't seen those, but my Asda can be a bit weird with getting stuff in. Yeah, it's nutty. Yeah, see, I guess guess like Toblerone and stuff like that, I guess. So many mini eggs in my Waitrose today. Must be about 400 full-size bars stacked up. 400. Goodness me. Mini egg bars. Is that the Terry's mini egg bars? Yeah, goodness me, that's quite a lot. Did you get any? Yeah, I did see. I reviewed them last year, so unfortunately, I probably won't get them. Basically, because I just can't. Too much to review. Can't be eating chocolate for pleasure. Yes, the last Easter one. Yes, I managed to get these. The Galaxy Creamy Truffle Mini Eggs. Look at that. Hopefully these will be quite nice. I think these should hopefully be good. I mean, they still don't look exactly the same as the truffles used to do inside Celebrations, which had a whiter truffle. There used to be a dark one here. What was the other truffle they did recently as well? They did, was it just Galaxy truffles or something? I can't remember. They did now. Did those sets of truffles, didn't they? Like a box of them. And they did the caramel ones and the regular ones, I think. Yeah, these do look pretty good, don't they, QP? Yeah, I'm quite excited for these. They look quite cocoa-y. Focus is in a bit better. There we go. Look at that. Yes. Do look quite nice, these ones. Fingers crossed they are. What's the description? Little truffle filled chocolate eggs. It's a great for Easter egg hunts. If you can bear to share, that is. Unwrap each delicate egg to indulge in the delicious smooth galaxy chocolate and creamy truffle centre. Yeah. Pretty good. Quite excited for these ones. They look pretty nice, those ones. Hopefully they will be. Truffles sometimes, I think the problem with truffles is sometimes you just see them so often these days, especially when you're doing all the chocolate selections and things. So hopefully these ones will be nice and have a bit of something, a bit of a galaxy caramel oomph, or galaxy oomph in them rather. Would be good actually. They did have caramel in the middle actually. But quite excited for those. Should be pretty good, I think. Should be pretty good. I think for whatever reason, I don't know, just quite excited for this one as well. The Terry's chocolate orange with crumbled or crushed mini eggs in it. says mini eggs, of course, as mini Smarties basically, but quite excited for those. I think they should be pretty good, that one. I think that should be quite nice as well. Just always love Terry's chocolate orange. It's a lovely thing. Yes. Now, definitely stepping up on different truffles at the moment compared to a few years back. So many more. It's definitely a thing, isn't it, these days? You see the Maltese ones, the Galaxy ones, the other truffles did these ones. I guess there was some. What was the other one as well? They did Thornton's ones, wasn't there? I think they did as well. Yeah, was it another company? I think it was now. Was it the Quality Street truffle ones? Well, probably both anyway. Yeah, either way. It was the Quality Street ones, wasn't it? I can't remember what they were called now. Quality Street something, or Moments or something like that, or something along those lines. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. It definitely is a thing these days, isn't it? Yeah, it's another thing actually that seems to be persisting quite a lot. All seems to jump on a bandwagon, don't they? Truffles, white, orange chocolate, blonde chocolate. Do definitely seem to do. It's like sort of films, isn't it, where you see two films of the same same story coming out at once, all of a sudden. Yeah, every brand seems to have them now. I mean, they aren't bad, but a lot more common. Yeah, well, this is it. I mean, yes, exactly. It's not a bad one, I guess, is it, to be seen quite frequently. But yeah, definitely is more common than it was. That's for sure. I say it's weird how they all jump on these things. Yeah, it's strange. But as I say, I think it's just easier as well than sometimes doing that rebrand. Doing a completely new bar as such. They just say Galaxy Truffles or something Truffles. Yeah, those Galaxy Truffles last year. They're not a dark truffle like in the individual Galaxy Truffles. It's quite a light truffle, but the texture is good and very Galaxy-ish. Yeah, quite looking forward to that. I don't think I had those. Yeah, I don't think I had I don't think I've had these ones before. I think you might mention they were out last year, but I never saw them. I don't think, but managed to get them this year, so quite excited. Yeah, so it should be pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I saw them last year. I do like a Galaxy Caramel mini eggs. I think they're pretty nice, but yeah, I might have reviewed them a long time ago. Maybe they're one to review as well if I see them again. We'll see. Unless I did review them last year or the year before. I can't quite recall now. It can be difficult to keep on top of what you haven't reviewed, I guess. Well, there you go, guys. That brings me to the end of, I guess, what I'm hoping to review this weekend. Whether I'll get through all this is another matter. There's quite a few here, but obviously it will be on the radar. I'll probably do at least 4 of them. I think I'll try to do 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. I might review some of the other things in the backlog. We'll see how it goes anyway. We'll see. But yeah, they definitely will be on the radar to get reviewed soon. So hopefully it'll be out next week. But this week, as I say, has been a bit of a funny one where I've done a lot of videos that aren't actually reviews so far this week. So, yeah, there will be a backlog from this week as well, I guess. It's just, there's always a backlog, I think, as far as this channel's concerned, is the gist of it. Ah, dear. But yeah, it's great to see you all, though. Really is good to see you. Hope you're doing all right, and I hope you have a lovely week. Yeah, good to see Andrew and Oda, and QP and Scotty and Joe, of course. And anyone else is watching as well. Really good to see you all. Hope you're all doing okay. But yes, yeah, good to see you. Good to see you again, and thank you, and bye bye. Oh yes, yeah, no, good to see you as well, Joe. Good to see you as well. It always is. Yeah, those Galaxy Truffle mini eggs last year. Well, look at Poundland was full of them. The truffle is surprisingly light and moussey-ish. Wasn't expecting that, but very nice. I'm looking forward to it. Should be pretty good. As you say, I think you know what to expect, but they should be pretty nice. Yeah. Last year the only flavours were orange and regular Galaxy. This year there was new hazelnut one, but that's a bit boring in your opinion. Yeah, well, I think you're probably right. It is a bit, But we'll see. Orange and regular Galaxy. Yeah, hazelnut one. Don't think I've seen that one. But yeah, it is a typical one, isn't it? It's not too exciting. But yeah, I have to look out for that as well. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one. I will keep my eyes out. Alright guys, well take care. Really it's good to see you, as I say. There is about a 6-second delay between the comments reaching me and me replying. So unfortunately I might have gone by the time you've mentioned a comment. So I'm not ignoring you, it's just I've already gone technically. So it's one of those. So I do apologise if that's the case. But yeah, have a good one. Really is great to chat to you all. And I hope you have a lovely week. And I hope you have a good bit of chocolate action as well. Let me know how you get on. And I'll see you soon. Take care everyone. See you later. See you Andrew. See you Joe. See you Oda. See you QP. And see you Scotty. Bye for now. And everyone else is watching. Bye for now.